Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Ideal World. I'm Hayley. It is great to have your company. You're joining us for one of my favourite hours of the week. It is the Planet Cruise TV show. And amazing agents that actually really make a holiday bespoke to you. They're top agents for so many different cruise lines, but find that perfect cruise every single time. Or add to it, add on a stay if you like. Find that airport that's nearer to home for you to fly from. So anything that you want organised, they can do it, even excursions before you travel. We've got 5 fabulous cruises. Cruise number 1 is the cruise that I want to book after this hour, but all of them are amazing. We've got exclusive deals, we've got first time sailing, so maiden voyages, and we've really got lots of reasons to book that holiday up today because we've got incredible prices. But I'm not alone. I've got my partner in crime because it's not just me. We've got Justin with us as well. Justin,
hey, Dana,
great
right?
always to see you.
To be back.
Always good
it's
to have you
Friday.
here. You're looking bright and breezy. It is. No, I can't say that, can I? Thank goodness it's Friday.
Yes, exactly.
Not mentioning any sweets at all. Great to have you with us because your background very much has been for many years the cruise ships, hasn't it?
Yeah, I spent 6 years at sea, as you can see.
Pleasure.
It's such a great lifestyle, waking up every day in a different country, meeting new people, and these ships are just some of the most luxurious experiences that you're ever going to see. And today, the great thing is we've got ocean cruises as well as river cruises, which is something
something for everybody, haven't we?
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. And the maiden voyage of a brand new ship, the excitement that you get from that, it's definitely one to look out for.
Definitely. There's some real musts on the actual cruises that we've got, and some I do think you need to be pretty quick for as well. So do notice the number is different to normal, and of course the web address, but do jump onto the phones. They're there to help. And actually, virtually every member of Planet Cruise has worked on a cruise ship before or has been to the places that you're visiting.
Yeah, well, when you speak to the guys, in fact, we're actually going to be speaking to Glenn a little bit later on in the show with some fantastic hot picks. He was tours operator on board P&O. So he knows all of the best destinations to go and all the best tours to go on. All of the guys and the girls have been out on the ships. I know on the maiden voyage, we're going to be one of the first travel agents that are actually going to be going on board the ship. We're going to be showing you some of the footage today. It's going to be great.
And that is one of the reasons why to book with Planet Cruise. And honestly, there are many reasons. The fact they make that holiday bespoke to you, the fact that they are so passionate at making sure that you get the right cruise that's right for you. If you want to stay on, I mean, have a look at just some of the reasons, but we could sit for pages looking at all those. It is that first-hand knowledge which is so important. I mean, they have an outstanding track record, don't they? People go back to them time and time again.
And customer satisfaction online, 96%.
Amazing.
Which, you know, in this modern day of technology and social media is absolutely amazing.
And they've got the choice of all the different cruise liners and ships, finding the right thing for you, even those river cruises now, and it's really, really tailor-made. So please do jot down the number 0800 781 5458 or jump onto the website, all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk. But let's start at the very beginning because it's a very good place to start. And this is the cruise that I was like, I want to book this. The price is incredible. It's MSC, it's on board Splendor, and this is it's got a drinks package. I mean, top agents for MSC
I was just going to say, yeah, we were top agents, and of course with the river market, we're probably one of the only UK agents that are dealing with river cruises in that sort of volume. But MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company, fantastic ship, and this 7 nights is sailing from Southampton, and that's the great thing because you don't have to worry about what you pack. You can take everything with you, and some of the ports are absolutely fantastic.
It really is. It's going to be a fabulous cruise. We've looked at the ship. We looked last night. As soon as I saw these details, saw the price, it's better than half price. I was like, we've got to have a look at the ship. The ship actually looks lovely. As I say, there's a drink package involved, which I think is always really important, and some really nice destinations. I mean, we're overnighting on board in Amsterdam as well, and when you just think about flying to the places, you'd spend this money to fly, but we're on board this fabulous ship.
And you can see it's really contemporary, and that's the great thing with the Mediterranean Shipping Company. You've got that lovely European flair, that sort of cafe culture, and all the usual facilities that you find at sea, all of your spa facilities, the pool facilities, the outside deck as well. I mean, even though this is now obviously getting towards the winter of the year, what you got to think about is it's beautiful in the Mediterranean. It's crisp, it's bright, it's sunny. You can sit out on the promenade deck
you could easily.
with a little fleece around you and enjoy a nice hot coffee, perhaps with a brandy in it. I know we're talking about drink already.
Yeah, drinking already. You are going to love it, and I would definitely. I mean, you've got all the dates by the 14th of September. You get a free upgrade from inside to balcony, so you'll want to be out on that balcony, sailing into all these fabulous places, deposit only. It's incredible value for money, and it's also quite a rare chance to sail from the UK with MSC.
MSC doesn't sail out of Southampton that regularly, so perhaps if you do want to try a different brand but you don't like fly cruising to the Med, then this is your opportunity to join in Southampton. And no doubt, of course, you can probably book an extra night in the Marriott at the Meon Valley. It's like a gentleman's club. It's a beautiful country club.
Perfect.
In Southampton the night before.
Yeah, you could stay the night before. Actually, you do get free parking as well with this bundle, which is incredible. I just looked at this one, I was like, really? But let's start at the very beginning, because we know we're sailing out of Southampton, which I think is so, so special. Let's see where we're actually sailing to. Where are we off to?
Well, straight out of Southampton, you head towards the Isle of Wight, and then you go hard to port. And then you go across to Bruges. Now, Bruges is your chocolate capital, really, because if you love chocolate, all I'm going to say is you're going to put some pounds on. It's a beautiful little town that you've got here. And, of course, this is the gateway to Brussels as well. So, you know, you can go and see some of the new relics as well as the old. Beautiful buildings, as you can see. You've got the canals. That's definitely one to go on. All I'd say is the canals. It's unbelievable how low the arches are. You actually go on these river boats and you're like, we're going to hit it. You can't go under that. You need a submarine. No, you go under it. It's brilliant. Of course, if you perhaps fancy some military history, then you can venture out to Flanders Fields, of course, which was famous for the First World War, and Ypres as well. The Church of Our Lady, and a little bit of a taste of Belgium. Perhaps if you fancy going on a tour of one of the local breweries, there's 125 breweries in the region. Yeah, a few beers, a few waffles, bit of chocolate.
We are drinking already, but that's what a holiday is about if you fancy it. Now, Bruges, our director has just booked flights to Bruges, £200 just for the flights. So again, look at your price and look at all the other places that we're going. I'm not rubbing it in. I heard him sort of gulp then in disappointment, because you've got so much in with this deal. Because then we're off to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is one of those places. It is amazing. There's the obvious things that you've got to do in Amsterdam. Van Gogh, Rembrandt's, the flower markets, the Royal Palace, Anne Frank's house. But just walking around Amsterdam, it is the city of the bicycle. I kid you not that there is multi-storey bicycle parks.
Brilliant. Excellent. And
honestly,
look at the
they're literally just stacks and stacks of bikes.
You're like, everybody
really?
bikes, don't they? It's how they get round.
Exactly. Of course, you've got to go to some of the tulip fields there. You've got to go and see the windmills. Perhaps pick up a little bit of Delft china as well. And of course, there's the whole cafe culture in Amsterdam. Just go careful what cake you eat. And of course, there is obviously the window shopping that you can do. With the fact that you're there overnight, it's one of those things that if you do want to experience it, it's there for the taking. It's a bit like
we
London
didn't know it was an overnight on board, so I'm even more excited about this. So we're overnighting in Amsterdam. It's going to be a great time there, and you really will enjoy it. So much to do.
We're off to Hamburg.
How great!
Yeah, and you know, Hamburg is one of my favourite ports. Some of the ships are actually refitted in Hamburg, so you might actually see some other cruise ships.
Oh, right.
And by coincidence, I actually got engaged to my future ex-wife in Hamburg. And
I feel like I've gone through the whole relationship with you.
I'm only joking. But look, that's the town hall. They have the Christmas markets in that square. And when we were walking around trying to find somewhere romantic in Hamburg, we tried the Reeperbahn. We thought, no, perhaps that's not the right type of place to get engaged. But we actually went down then. There's a lovely little square. You've got to find the Tamer. It's a little pub on the corner. It's like an old German pub, but it's got a leaning Big Ben. With a face on it. You've got to go to that. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, you've got all of the Beatles history as well. It's one of the places that the Beatles actually played back in the 60s. The delis that you've got over there. The sandwich shops are amazing. But they won't let you take photos. Sounds weird.
In the sandwich shops?
Right. And we went to the sandwich shop, and you know, when you go into your sandwich shops in the UK, you know, you just have a little counter. No, this thing is like 3 times the length. And it just looks beautiful. You just want to go, I want one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Hamburg, brilliant.
Sounds good to me. And then we're off to Paris.
Paris, do you know what? This is one place I haven't been and I'd love to go. Considering that I've travelled the world and it's just across the water. I mean, you've got everything there again, the must-dos, and it's a great way to finish the actual holiday off. Of course, if you want to go and see the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, the famous pyramid of glass that you saw in one of those films. It wasn't a James Bond film, it was, what was it? It was the Da Vinci Code, wasn't it?
Oh, right, yes, it was. Yeah, of course it was.
Well, you can do the actual trail itself.
Yeah, no, you can.
You can go to the Palace of Versailles.
Well, that's a plan. Brilliant.
Oh, it's just great.
From there, oh, I'm really fancying Paris now even more. And then we're sailing back to Southampton on this gorgeous ship, saving £600 off the brochure price. Have a look at what's included, because, wow, this is a beauty. You've got that free upgrade from inside to balcony. That's on all the dates apart from the 14th of September. You've got that Allegro drinks package in with the deal as well. Such a saving off the brochure price. It's better than half price. And it really is so rare to sail out of the UK on MSC. There's only a handful in 2016, and of course you've got that overnight on board in Amsterdam as well. Really excited. There's free car parking too. There's so much in with this deal. For £549 per person, you would struggle to get flights to go to those places for that price. You've got that luxury, the food and everything, and you've got the drinks package as well, all in that deal. Deposit only is all you need. ID number for this is 97347, and let's have a look at the prices. So 97, I should say, 347, and your price is there, fabulous. Look how it's inside Ocean View balcony, the same deal. The only reason it's not available on the 14th of September is sold out, and I think that's what will happen to a lot of the deals that you see there. So it is one that you need to jump onto the phones to very quickly. 0800 781 5458 or all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk. But I would jump onto the phones because honestly they are the most helpful people. I did exactly that when I booked my first cruise with Planet. Jumped onto the phone, didn't say who I was that I did the show here at Ideal World. I wanted to get the service firsthand, and it was amazing. And the gentleman actually that I spoke to is the gentleman that's now ringing in to speak to us today, because it's Glenn. Glenn, hi, how are you? Hello, Glenn. Are you there? He was there. Now he knows it's me. He's gone. I can't believe it. I did want to ask him about that first cruise that we've spoken about. Glenn, are you there? He knows I need to book it. He thought I was going to speak to him about that particular deal. We're going to try one more time. He was there just a second ago.
Glenn?
Glenn, are you there?
I can hear you, Hayley. Yeah, you're okay. Very, very faintly at the moment.
It worked when I called him.
Yeah, well, perhaps I shouldn't speak.
You've lost your touch.
Great to have you with us, Dan. You all right? Busy?
Yeah, I'm fine, Dan. I hope you're all okay in the studio. It's just really quickly to let you know that P&O have got a bit of a flash sale on Britannia on the 16th of July next year. 7-night cruise from Southampton, the Atlantic coast Iberia from Southampton. Nice ports of call, including one of my favourites, St Peter Port down in Guernsey.
Oh, lovely.
Spain and France. The good thing with this one at the moment, they've just slashed the prices. Inside cabins for the 7 nights on the new Britannia is $599 per person, or you can upgrade to the balcony for about 160 quid, and that's coming in at $759.
Fabulous. Oh,
a bit of a flash sale. They've just announced it now, P&O. We've got it on the site. People are already phoning in this morning, but that won't be around very, very long.
That's brilliant. So jump onto that. The Britannia, that would be great, because she's a beauty, isn't she?
Yeah, the new ship this year, so it's in second season, so really, really good deals on that one.
So we need to jump on the phones and speak to yourself or the team.
Speak to us. We're here. We're waiting.
Fabulous. I do want to book that first cruise. I need to give you a ring and speak to you later. So
no problem.
We'll speak to you later on, darling. Thanks for your time.
Speak to you later.
See you later. Bye. I mean, how great is that? That's a really great... I mean, it's...
Britannia's a fantastic ship. I don't know whether you'll be sailing with Captain Brown, one of the latest captains to the P&O fleet.
Oh, right.
I do believe my old cruise director is actually on there as well. So fantastic. I mean, she's got this lovely Union Jack that's down the side, and of course the change of P&O, where it used to be the yellow funnels, now it's all going to blue funnels and the new livery. But we'll talk about that later on.
Fabulous. we need to move on to something really special. If you have cruised quite a lot and you fancy something just a little bit different, river cruising really is something to try, isn't it?
This is just completely different. I actually started my cruise life off on a river cruise on the Rhine, and it's so tranquil. If you think cruising's, ocean cruising is relaxing, it's a completely different thing because you're so close to the destinations.
You're seeing so much while you're on board, wherever, whatever time of day it is. And this is with Avalon Waterways. It's the first time that we've actually featured this sailing, but they are such... Do you know what wows me is they are such beautiful ships, aren't they?
I was going to say, the panoramic views that you actually get from your cabin, the windows open up completely, so you've got like 7 foot of open space that you can sit and dine, enjoy the wonderful culinary artisans that
the French
are on board
balconies
as well.
are stunning.
It's just amazing that, and they really do specialise in the food and drink on board. And the great thing is it's a little bit more of an intimate experience. Where you have cruise ships that are ocean cruise ships, which are thousands of people together, this is just 100. And you can see there, that's what I'm talking about, the waterfront room service, where you can sit in your own cabin.
Oh, how fabulous.
On a balcony that opens up into your cabin. And that's the great thing, because you literally just hand out of the window, you're near enough on the shore side. Now, the thing with this is you get so much included. Tours, excursions, and I can't believe it, iPad Mini 2.
Yeah, if you book from this actual show, if you ring up and you say you're booking from the show, you actually get a free iPad Mini 2 from Avalon, which is amazing. Yeah. But you've also got VIP home pickup, you've got tips, drinks, and all the excursions included. So really, you go on holiday with everything already paid for, which is brilliant.
Just to recap on what you said there, the VIP chauffeur service, you actually get picked up in an executive vehicle and taken to your airport. Of course, there's lots of different regional airports, so just check with the guys in the office when you book where you want to fly from. And then there's the ship. It's just amazing. Really,
really special. If you've got a special occasion coming up, and we've got dates in March and April, this is going to be the one, something different. Let's see where we're going to, because this is the great thing. We're flying over to Paris, which is fabulous to start.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget, this is your embarkation port. I know we've talked about Paris already today. This is where you're getting on, and when you get straight into day 2, this is where you start to really experience river cruising. You either get to choose between a guided visit of Claude Monet's house or the stunning gardens at Giverny. So you've got the castle there as well, so you can just really enjoy the choice of perhaps art or nature. That's the great thing. And then after lunch, your ship actually then just meanders on down the river of the Seine, and then you join a local guide for a walk of the town. So you go to the parish church, you go to one of the chateaux as well, which was built by Lionel Richard Hart.
Oh, Lionel Richard Hart? Yeah.
Richard,
the Lionheart.
Yeah, other way around.
It's all the same, that's it. It was all there, but just a bit muddled.
Then you've got an overnight on board. Now, this is one of the beautiful things with river cruising. You are actually going to be docking, quite literally getting off, and you are in the town. You don't have to shuttle yourself in on a taxi or on a bus. And the great thing is, in Quarterback, you have got this beautiful scenery. I mean, just look at the thatched cottages that well, not thatched cottages there, but the old timber frame cottages. But you've got the thatched cottage route, which is one of the features really of this region of Normandy. Of course, you've got the beaches as well. The afternoon is actually free to explore around the town itself, and you can go to Honfleur as well. You can also choose to visit the Normandy landing beaches, go to Juno Beach as well, or the Canadian cemeteries. So perhaps if you've got any history, perhaps family ties, then it's a good opportunity that a lot of people now are looking back into their family trees.
And we need to, and what a great way to do that.
On a completely different note, Camembert cheese is very good in this region, and Calvados, which is apple brandy. Yeah, you've got to enjoy that. Oh, the Bay of Tapestry is there as well. So loads, there's so much to do.
So much to do.
Then you're on to Rouen, and this is the capital of northern Normandy, and this is a really important commercial city. Of course, it's got the historic link with Joan of Arc. So if you want to do some of the historic side, you've also got a wonderful astronomical clock. Astronomical, not astrological, that's something completely different. And it's a very sort of Gothic style cathedral that you've got there. And again, you get the afternoon to explore. So, you've got your tour in the morning where you can go around and find out the little bits and pieces you want to go back to, and then just relax and enjoy. Then on to day 6, another overnight on board. Overnight on board, you've got, after breakfast, you can go to the quaint little town where Vincent van Gogh lived. So if you do really like your arts, you've also got Chateau de Malmaison as well. My French is not fantastic, I do have to point out, so if there are any French viewers watching, my apologies, mais oui, sacre bleu. Exactly. Mange tout, mange tout. And of course, this is the chateau that was built by Josephine Bonaparte while Napoleon was off fighting the wars. So kept her busy, shall we say. Beautiful. What a beautiful chateau.
Oh, wow, that's stunning.
I can see you there, Hayley.
Welcome to my house. Wouldn't that be amazing?
See? I reckon you should send your other half off, and you
I'd
should
have one of
go
those
and build
big
one of those.
tractor lawnmowers.
Would you?
Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Whilst trimming the hedges with a multi-trimmer. A multi-tool. Move on.
I thought I was delirious.
And then anyway, we're staying overnight in Paris.
What do you fancy doing?
Well, I don't mind.
Well, come on,
we're
supposedly TV man and
me.
wife. I don't know. Should we do something nice and romantic?
Yeah, let's.
What's the river through Paris? Go for a romantic stroll.
Yeah, we could do. What's it called, that one?
I can't remember now. But I tell you what, why don't we go to the Arc de Triomphe?
Yes, let's do that.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
What about if we go and see the famous pyramids, the glass pyramid, at night, lit up?
Yes.
Of the Louvre.
The Louvre. And we could do the tour from the books.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Talk to me in French. I'd love that.
Oh, I don't speak French. I don't speak English very well, so I'd be shocking at French, wouldn't I?
The thing is, Paris is one of those beautiful cities that, you know, if you really want to experience it, I love the little sort of restaurant area of France, where all the sort of the Michelin star restaurants start out.
Sadly, I've never been to Paris, but we were just saying in my birthday later on in the year, that's where I want to go because it just looks amazing. But you're going there on board this fabulous ship, and this is the thing, these are incredibly beautiful, sort of 5-star luxury, incredible ships. Yeah. Every room you've got a river view. You can go for a French balcony, which is absolutely amazing. Great single prices as well.
And a free iPad mini too, as well.
If you're booking, you know, when you're booking from this deal here on the show, if you're booking this deal here on the show, you do get a free iPad mini, but you also get that VIP home pickup. You get your tips included, you get your drinks included, you've got the excursions included. Of course, your flights are there. You can check your regional flights as well. You've got two overnights on board in Paris, which is absolutely fabulous. So much to do. And look at the price. That is all you are spending. There's no extras. There'll be no real extra bills on top of that.
How much would a taxi be to pick you up from home and take you to your local regional airport?
Well, we once did arrange a car to take us, and I think it was around about £300. I'm not sure if that was one way or both ways. It was a lot of money.
Was that an executive vehicle? Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, you can see how it does add up. And that's the thing. A lot of people look at river cruising and go, oh, it's a little bit more expensive than we're used to on ocean cruising. But it's what you get included. Look at all of that. The 2 overnights on board in Paris. Chauffeur service. Wines. Free iPad mini too as well. And
look at the prices. I think the prices are fabulous. Going on March the 22nd, you can go for that river view, 1,149. That is for your food, your tips, your travel down to the airport, the flights, the overnights, all of that, and all the excursions. I just think is amazing. But all the prices for March through to April, you've got some really good deals and really good prices as well on those singles. The ID number for this, if you're jumping onto the phones, is 92952. You can find that on the website as well, but I always say do just jump onto the phones. And so special that it is the Normandy landing beaches as well. So something really, really special to do and to go on to. But we're moving on. We're on to a maiden voyage, and it's Norwegian Cruise Lines. It's the Norwegian Escape, and this is another fabulous one. It's going to be something so special. You are going to be on board, obviously, a super ship, and you are sailing out to Miami, an all-inclusive drinks package. You've got a free upgrade to the actual upgrade to the balcony from the outside, which is amazing. This is going to be something special, isn't it?
Do you know, a maiden cruise
at Southampton
is always, and I don't know what NCL are actually going to be putting on for this. Perhaps they're keeping it under wraps. I know when any cruise line does a sail away from Southampton, it really is, you know, a big moment. Sometimes they have the little tugs in front that spray the waterfalls out in front, just to give that sense of occasion. Sometimes they have daytime fireworks. I should imagine the sail away party will be
amazing.
Epic. Exactly. And they always pull out all the stops. You know, they really do push the boat out.
Oh, you're full of them today.
I don't know why, they just come to me. But no, they really do push the boat out on a maiden cruise. So, you know, there will be things that they will do on this cruise that they won't do normally. Look at the facilities for for families as well. And this is the great thing, that you're not flying. You're not having to worry about flying out. Yes, you're flying back. But the great thing is, it's Miami, and I can't wait. I mean, Miami's just one of those places, you know, you can't do it in 2 or 3 days.
And we've got a really great deal as well for you to add on a stay in Miami, which I would definitely do. Yep. So the maiden voyage, it's exclusive to Planet, and I know a lot of the Planet team are going on board as well before.
A lot of the imagery that you actually saw there is a lot of computer-rendered imagery, because the ship is brand new. It's sailing from the actual dockyard itself in October this month. This is when it's going to be launching. You can see there, Southampton to Miami. Now, the great thing about this transatlantic crossing is that from Southampton to Miami, you're actually gaining that hour every night. It's the right way across. You're not losing an hour.
I'm getting younger.
No.
Every day I'm getting an hour younger. Yeah, no, I like it. So by the time I get there,
the only thing you've got to remember is you go, crikey, really? Are we up? And it's still this time. But you can see, again, you know, the actual sports facilities that they've got, the deck facilities.
Oh, it's going to be
look at that lovely lagoon that you've got there and that cabin.
Beautiful.
You know, this is something, it's what they call the Discovery class. So they've got a couple of other ships that are this, very similar in its design, but this is the latest. And, you know, for anybody that wants to experience a maiden cruise...
That's the snow room?
Yeah, a snow room.
Oh, my word.
Look at the centrepiece in the atrium as well. That beautiful staircase just flowing down. Just imagine you in your fineries, me and my James Bond tuxedo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we can walk down there. Yeah. Well, I probably would have liked James Bond, more like Brook Bond. Other brands are available. But look at the dining area. Look at the outside spaces that you've got as well. I tell you what, the hull is absolutely stunning. The name is it Guy Harvey? He's a maritime conservationist, an artist.
Right.
And he's actually from the Caribbean. He's actually painted all of the hull in that design.
Oh,
I mean, NCL always
wow.
knows. Look at the sting. Is it
you
a stingray
always
or manta
spot
ray on
them,
front
don't
there?
they? Don't
Yeah.
you?
Oh, it's great fun. It's great fun.
That is fabulous. I mean, it's going to be stunning. You're going to be one of the first people to be on board. It's the maiden voyage over to Miami. You've got that free upgrade from outside to balcony. You've got a $50 onboard spend. But on top of that, you can add on. You can add on to stay 3 nights in Miami for £119 per person. 3 nights.
Is that per night, Hayley?
No, it's for the 3 nights per person.
3 nights? Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, the thing is, you know, it is.
You wouldn't stay in Peterborough for 3 nights for that price.
I would stay in Peterborough, full stop. I'm only joking.
But you really wouldn't. That is incredible.
Well, Peterborough, Miami, what's the choice?
Well,
I mean, you can see the water
And you've got to stay,
sports.
haven't you? You've got to add that on. And because you're going to have a ball, aren't you, in Miami?
All I'd say is shopping. Oh, it's amazing. See, before all the American brands hit the UK, you could go out and you could be completely different. You got the Everglades, you can go on one of those airboats, perhaps. Was it Gentle Ben? Actually, you remember the old the bear?
Yes, it was
Gentle Ben.
Ben,
That was Flipper, wasn't it? That was somewhere completely different. Anyway, look at all the crocodiles you can go and see.
Oh,
get out to some monkey business.
You've been before.
Hey, I like to get up close and personal with the camera.
It looks fabulous. You've got to stay. So add on that 3-night stay. It's only £119 per person. Or there is actually another cruise that you could add on. So you could cruise out to Miami, and there's a carnival cruise, 5 nights, Caribbean, and that is £499 per person, and that's based on a balcony as well. So lots of extra add-ons that you can do.
A cruise or a 3-night stay for 120? Was it 120?
Fabulous. And included, of course, have a look, free all-inclusive drinks. And remember, you've got the upgrade as well from your outside to your balcony. You've got flights, obviously. You've got the 3-night stay in Miami, which you can add on, or you can add on that Caribbean cruise, 29th of October. You can really, I mean, it's so soon as well, really get excited about this, and then you are going. The ID number for this is 81548. 81548. Remember, not only have you got a gorgeous ship, it's going on for the first time, you've got a drinks package included in this. This makes such a difference. I think this is a massive saving. And you've got the spirits, you've got cocktails, you've got wine by the glass, you've got your bottled and your draft beers as well, and of course you've got your fountain soda and your juice all included in this deal. It's a super deal. It works out actually, it's under £89 per person per night for a balcony.
Accommodation, fantastic accommodation, entertainment, exemplary, and you know, as I said, they really will be going all out on the maiden voyage, and then that free drinks package as well.
Sounds amazing.
£5.
Jump onto the phones, 0800 781 5458. Now, we've had Glenn on the phone already because he had a really good hot pick. It was hot for the press and they were worried it was going to go, so let us know straight away. He's back on the phones now. Glenn, what have you got to tell us now? Hello? He's disappeared again.
Do you want me to try
You
it?
try it.
Glenn! Glenn!
Oh, he sounds He sounds a bit...
What's he up to?
I don't know. He's probably really busy, to tell you the truth. Remember, we spoke to him earlier on. He had that Britannia deal, and I know if he can, he'll get in touch with us. He's got a Thompson Majesty deal coming up that he's going to tell us about on the 12th of January, and that's one that's been brought down in price today, and that's to the Canaries, so that's well worth looking at as well. But let's move on, because we've got so much to tell you as it is. So we have got now P&O Cruises. This is on board the Oriana. Look at the price.
Oh, no.
This is on board.
You said it wrong.
Oh, why?
It's not the Oriana.
What
it's
is
the Horiana.
Horiana?
Horiana.
Oh, sorry, it's on board the Horiana. This price is incredible for this. It's amazing value, but I want you to see the ship. We couldn't go, but Keith went, and he's going to show us all around. Let's have a look.
Launched by Her Majesty the Queen, P&O Cruises Oriana is a much-loved household name. This beautiful classic ship has been exclusive to adults since its multi-million-pound refit in 2011. And at just 69,000 tonnes, she has a warm intimacy that will sweep you off your feet in moments. Coffee lovers can indulge in Oriana's very own Costa coffee outlet, while those who like to drink with a view will adore the aptly named Crow's Nest. The iconic Anderson's Bar is where P&O's impeccable service is summed up in a warm and welcoming smile. But for me, it's all about this place, the Lord Tavern's Bar. Trust me, if you're a sports fan, you'll be bowled over. With numerous dining options, including Marmite for breakfast or bread and butter pudding for dessert, I'm already sold. It's high-quality, classic British cuisine, although at the Alfresco Cafe, it's infused with Mediterranean favourites such as pizza and pasta. To celebrate in style, you can book a table at Marco Pierre White's Ocean Grill or choose the stylish Sorrento's, where your fillet of beef is cooked right in front of you. With a range of activities taking place throughout the day, you really will struggle to fit everything in, from pub quizzes to sports tournaments, dance lessons, informative talks and interactive demonstrations. You'll be spoilt for choice. Thankfully, you don't need to remember when and where everything is going on, because you have this, the Horizon. It's your daily ship's newspaper, and it's delivered to your cabin every night for the next day. Sometimes, though, you may just want to sit back and do nothing at all. Bliss. I always say if you're spending too much time in your cabin, then you're not making the most of the cruise. But when you do actually decide to sleep, the surroundings on board Oriana will be very pleasing on the eye. With 8 different types of cabin to choose from, they're elegant, warm and welcoming, and offer something for all tastes and all budgets. Now, where's that room service menu?
See?
So special, that, isn't it?
But he was on his own, wasn't he?
I know,
So
he goes away a lot on his
we've got each other.
At least we've got each other, that's it.
Even if Glenn doesn't want to join us.
Yes, it's just us. We're just 2, but that's good.
The thing is, that ship, fantastic ship.
Fabulous
Oriana
ship.
was built for P&O, and I had the joys of actually going around South America in Oriana. She's an ocean liner, and that's the great thing. A lot of people, what you've got to understand, if you haven't cruised before, there's your Caribbean flat-bottom cruising boats that get obviously low, shallow drafts into the actual Caribbean islands, and then your ocean-going ships. She's a German-built ship, specifically for the British market. Beautiful interior and fantastic food.
It's going to be fabulous, and I think the itinerary is super as well. So we're sailing out of Southampton, which if you haven't done it before, it's an absolute must, and this is a great way to do it. A couple of relaxing days at sea, heading out to Lisbon, to Portugal, one of my favourites.
I love this.
I
tell you what, one of the best places, when you actually sail in, you'll see the, well, I call it the San Francisco Bridge.
Yes.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually the 25th of April bridge to celebrate one of the revolutions. The other side of the bridge, there's actually a sort of a miniature Christ the Redeemer statue. You know, in Brazil, Sugarloaf Mountain, where you got the Christ the Redeemer, there's a very similar statue opposite, which is actually inspired by the original on one of the visits. Now, if you stroll along the actual river itself, from the actual ship, you'll get to the Monument of Discoveries, where all the Portuguese explorers left from. And then you've got the Belém Tower as well. Now, this tower, it quite literally looks like a chess piece. You know, when you say it's like a castle, that's the Belém Tower. There's one in Lisbon, and there's another one, I think, in is it Cape Verde? I can't remember now. But Portugal itself, the actual square is fantastic. This next picture is where they actually drop you off in the shuttle bus. And you walk underneath the archway, and either side there's some fantastic street vendors where you can pick up sort of artwork and little trinkets. Carry on up there. I mean, this is where your shopping's brilliant. Oh, there's the Columbus statue, but there is also the statue of the what was I saying? Monument of Explorers. So love Lisbon. Chicken and chips in Lisbon's really good.
Love Portugal, love the Portuguese.
A little bit of Matthias Rosé.
Bit of food, bit of drink,
yeah.
loving it, loving it. Another relaxing day at sea to enjoy the fabulous ship. And where are we going to?
Hey, here's looking at you, kid. Play it again, Sam. Casablanca. I've never been here, but I've always wanted to go here. It's an absolute mix of French and North African cuisine. You've got your mosques, you've got your souks, you've got all the markets, so you can have a little bit of a barter at the bazaar. You've also got Rick's Cafe, which, of course, you know, the famous Casablanca. The actual film had none of the scenes actually filmed, the cafe scenes, in Casablanca. It was all done on a set.
How funny.
However, I think it was about 2004, they opened Rick's Cafe, and they've got all the white tuxedos, the fezzes, the piano, everything. It's just
lovely.
It's brilliant. So Casablanca, an absolute must-do. Then you're into Gibraltar. It was the first ever cruise port that I went into. A nervous 21-year-old, first time abroad. First time abroad, I've been on a cruise ship. I thought, what on earth am I let myself in for?
And
then I see this.
It.
Brilliant. You get off the ship and you'll go, well, we're back in the UK. You'll see the phone boxes, you'll see the policemen, you'll see everything, but it's just a little bit nicer climate. Really good duty-free shopping here, so you can get all of your wines and your spirits. Just know your allowances before you go. Also good for things like electronics as well, and watches and
and
jewellery.
of course, we're sailing back to Southampton, so luggage-wise, you're fine.
Just check out all of your allowances and everything.
Okay, yeah.
Go up the rock, go and see the monkeys, but just don't feed them. When they say don't feed the animals, really do not feed them, because they will take anything out of your bag.
Bit like our ducks, very hungry.
Your ducks?
We've got very hungry ducks.
You're so posh, you've got ducks.
We've got ducks, yeah. We have.
They
sit
you've
on
got
your
a
lap,
moat
it's
as well.
amazing. No. Now, I bet in Malaga they've got some ducks.
One thing you've got in Malaga, of course, is the fantastic history of Spain. Of course, you've got the wonderful bull ring there of Malaga. Shopping's really good. Tapas is good. The actual bull ring there, how is it? Malgueta, I think they call it. But it's just one of those places that, you know, you just want to have a little bit of a wander. You know, have a little cafe cortado. Go a little bit, you know, cosmopolitan. Go into the little cafes and bars. It's a brilliant place. Then you're on to Cadiz, Seville, and this is, of course, the area for sherry and your oranges as well. Just absolutely beautiful. Really nice old town. 15th century cathedral in the town. You've got a 12th century Moorish tower as well, Le Giralda. You've got to go and see that. And you've also got some interesting tours to go on as well. So you can do the sherry regions, bring yourself back, you know, a nice bottle of sherry.
Perfect.
And sherry in a Mars bar, always goes down well. And the Royal Andalusian, because of course there's Andalusia, Royal Andalusian School of Equestrian Art.
Oh, right.
So, you know, when you see these wonderful displays...
Yes, they're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, it's almost like ballet, but for horses.
Yeah, they are
go and see some of that as well.
Beautiful.
Then you've got Relaxing Day at Sea, and then Vigo. Now, we were talking about Vigo earlier on, what a beautiful little port it is, and a lovely way to end the cruise. Sometimes, you know, when you start with a big port, you're like, ooh, that was a lot to do in one day. This, it's just quaint. What you can do is you can walk up into the old town, nice little cobbled streets. You've got these wonderful fish markets as well. They literally have the concrete slabs, loads of ice, and there's the fish.
Brilliant.
There's the ocean. It's just come out so fresh.
Amazing.
And then you're back to Southampton.
This is super. Great saving. I mean, such a great price on this, on a super ship. £220 off the brochure price. It's a no-fly straight from Southampton. Loads to do on here.
A little bit of shuffleboards, deck quoits, no arguments. Fights that I had to break up on deck quoits. I'm like, it's a game. It's a game. Calm down. Oh, no, never say that.
You will have loads of fun, play loads of games. You're going to love the cabins as well.
Another thing as well, I do believe Oriana is an adult-only ship. As well.
I do believe it is. We'll double check that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is an adult only. We'll double check. You can, of course, add on that Marriott stay in Southampton. It's only £75 per person. Then that includes your parking and, of course, your transfers. You've got that incredible value for money because you've got the upgrade from the inside to outside from only £20 per person. So that's I mean, that is for the week. And, well, actually, for the 12 nights. £20 per person over 12 nights. £20. Why would you not do that? Go to that outside cabin, and huge savings off the brochure price. Your ID number there is 79398. Really great savings to go on the Oriana. It's going to be something really special, and I think a really lovely itinerary as well. But we do need to move on because I do believe we've got a message on the phones. Now, we're being told that if you are trying to order via phone, The landlines are the only thing that are working at the moment. I'm afraid for some reason there's a problem with mobiles. So if you could just jump off your mobile and jump onto the actual landline. I think we're extremely busy on some of the offers that we've already seen, and it's caused a bit of chaos. So if you just use your landlines for now, if anything changes, we'll let you know. But of course, you can always jump onto the website as well. But it's always so good to speak to them as well. But we need to move back to our caller. Yes. Because we lost him earlier on. I think it was something to do with the chaos that's happening in the office because they are so busy. But we've got Glenn with us now, hopefully on the phones. Hello?
Hi, Hayley, you okay?
Wow,
hey.
you're
loud and clear.
Nice and loud now. It's like
I'm covered in phone cables and wires at the moment. I'm on the roof trying to fix things at the moment.
Oh, bless you. Oh, funny. What a good man. You can turn your hand to anything.
So, this is it, yeah, this is it. This is what we do here.
Absolutely. Tell us what you were ringing us about earlier on.
Well, we had the one earlier on, which was Britannia. So we had Britannia on there for the 16th of July, and we had the inside cabins there at 599 on that one. So the nice cruise down in France and Spain, and out balcony upgrades on that one to 759. So that's a really, really good deal.
Now, we normally only get one hot pick.
Yeah, well, no, we get two today.
Fabulous.
So the other one we've got for you is the Thompson Majesty. Really, really popular ship with us at the moment. 12th of January, obviously just after Christmas. Nice cruise on this one. 7 nights going from Tenerife. So you know the weather's the best down there at the moment. And this one's really, really amazing price on this one. 479 for an inside cabin, including your flights and transfers. Outside cabin at 539, or you could treat yourself to a little balcony at 889 on that one for you.
Including flights and transfers.
Flights and transfers, mainly the flights London, Birmingham, Bristol and Bournemouth. If you're looking at other airports, might be a little bit of a supplement on that one. But again, the deal on that one, if you want to get away after Christmas and get a bit of sun on the Majesty, that's a really, really good deal at the moment.
That's a great deal, and so many people love Thompson. So that's a great...
Yeah, really popular, and I say really nice ship. Quite informal, easy going, and you know, if you've had too much at Christmas, you want to get away from it and have a little bit of fun. That's the best one to do that.
I love to go away in January because you've got all the hype of Christmas, and then it's a really flat month.
Hayley, you love to go away every week. I know you.
I do. You know me too well.
Christmas.
I'll be speaking to you after the show because there's some I want.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be on the phone. Make sure you put a phone on the landline.
I will do. Speak to you later, darling. Thanks ever such a lot.
Now,
bye. Do remember, just as Glenn said there, if you are trying to order on a mobile, if you are ringing the number on a mobile, there are a few issues on the phone. So all we say is we could now just jump onto sort of a landline phone, and that they are working, but sadly mobiles at the minute we're having problems with. But you can jump onto the website, but it's always good just to speak to them. They're so helpful.
Yeah.
They just make that cruise perfect. And talking about making a cruise perfect, this next cruise might be the perfect cruise for you. It is Princess Cruises. It's a Grand Princess. I adore Princess. My partner worked for them for many, many years, and the Grand was actually one of his absolute favourite ships. So let's have a little look on board. Well, actually, before we do that, because we're starting in San Francisco, aren't we?
Yeah.
So let's have a look around San Francisco, because this is our beginning to our holiday. We get a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel.
See, we talked about this earlier on, and I burst into song, and nobody see, they're all too young. I burst into Tony Bennett. See, straight away, I left my heart in San Francisco.
We can't sing like that.
Can't I?
No, it's not allowed.
Reverb. So it wasn't more than 10 seconds. Anyway, the thing is, San Francisco, it is just one of those places. You've got the fish market, you've got Alcatraz as well, where everybody wants to stick me out on an island in there. But no, of course, they filmed The Rock there as well. So if you want to see where Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery, go and see Alcatraz. Fantastic city as well. There's the famous, there we go, there's the famous hills. Remember Herbie?
Oh,
came down there.
Yes. Oh, fabulous.
And of course, you've got all the trams as well. You've got to go on a tram
amazing.
Just absolutely superb.
I've never been, but it's one of those ones that is on my list. I'd love to go.
Absolutely love to go there.
And that's the start to your holiday. You're flying from London out to San Francisco. How fabulous is that going to be? You've got your stay there in the 4-star hotel for 2 nights. And then, of course, we are moving on board our fabulous ship, the Grand Princess, which is my partner's favourite ship. So having a look on board the ship, I know it's going to be an absolute beauty, and she really is a ship to actually get on and enjoy. So let's have a little look around, because this is, I mean, they're great looking ships. You can tell, can't you, visually, when it's a princess ship.
Do you know, that's the great thing. I mean, with P&O and Princess, of course, it's the British and American side, and sometimes the ships used to come over to the British side, so we'd experience them. You know, they are fantastic, the marble, the glass work, the food, and of course you've got a very American feel there, so the food is fantastically themed. So if you do like, you know, just try a little bit of southern cuisine, then you can do. You can have a good old hot dog out on the boardwalk. And, of course, one of the signature things with Princess, of course, is movies underneath the stars. Great open deck spaces, and you can see there. The Grand Class, they changed the actual ships with what they used to call the old shopping trolley.
Yes,
they used to have a little bar at the back,
yeah.
which used to be the nightclub, and they took that off for the next design. All Fincantieri built out of Italy, so fantastic ships. But the actual ship itself, it's going to be fun. You know, this is what you've got to realise. Big casinos as well, because of course it's an American ship. So if you do like to have a little bit of a flutter, then you can do. And of course, great entertainment on board. All of the shows, the usual cruise ship standards. And of course, this gives you an idea of just some of the actual rooms that you've got, whether it's a balcony or a stateroom or even a mini suite. So plenty there for you to enjoy.
Gorgeous, gorgeous ship, and again, going to some fabulous places. One of my partner's favourite ships, going to Mexico, one of my favourite places, because we are sailing. You've got a few days to enjoy the ship before you sail in to our first Mexican port. The atriums are stunning, aren't they? And of course, this is a brand new exclusive package to Planet Cruise.
I was just going to say, just where you can see the ship there, just around the outside, the whole promenade deck goes all the way around, so you can walk all the way around. So great for sailorways and great for those ocean, for those days at sea when you're at ocean. Just great, get some sea air.
Yeah, you know? There seems to be loads and loads of space. Do remember, if you are trying to ring through to the number that's on your screen on a mobile, the mobiles aren't working at the moment. They're trying to sort the problem out. So do jump onto a landline. Your landlines are working. That's 0800 781 5458. So just jump on a landline rather than a mobile for now, if you would. Let's see where we're going though, because this is a beauty. We've got a few days at sea.
Yeah.
And where are we going to?
We're going Mexico, Mexico, Mexico,
I love Mexico.
It's just, it's great fun. You know, it's a completely different feel. First day, which is a week into your actual holiday, is Puerto Vallarta. And this is a wonderful port for shopping. You've got a tequila hacienda there as well, so you can actually see the process of making tequila.
Oh, great.
Let's face it, the Mexicans probably do know how to make tequila.
I think so.
Just, 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila.
Floor.
Yeah, outdoor adventures, if you like that. Then you can go zip lining as well. There's plenty of Mexican jungle, and you can go snorkeling, great water sports as well. And a good place to do swimming with dolphins as well, dolphin encounters.
Yes.
So you can, it's a really amazing experience.
Oh, it is absolutely
If you've ever wanted to, just do it.
Yeah, I swam with dolphins in Mexico. It was incredible. Where are we going to next?
We're going to Manzanillo. Manzanillo, great beaches that you got here. 40 miles of beaches. It's almost like it's the Mexican Riviera. What you've got here. You've got really good golf resorts. You've actually got an 18-hole championship golf course here, so if you do like to get off, get rid of the guys for the day, you go and pamper yourself in town, do a little bit of retail therapy, job done. There's also a turtle sanctuary, so, you know, I know we were talking about dolphins, we're going to be talking about whales in a little bit in a minute, but there's a turtle sanctuary there as well, dedicated to endangered species. So great to go there. And brilliant also to see birds as well. There's a lot of migratory birds that go across. Iguanas, crocodiles, the full works. That's just in the town.
Bless you. Where are we going to next?
Manzalatan. Is that right? No, I've pronounced it Mazatán. My apologies. I've got to get my teeth into gear today. I couldn't speak French and I can't speak Mexican. But this is right on the Tropic of Cancer, so you've got fantastic weather all year round. It's actually known, the name translates quite literally into the place of the deer. And the actual peninsula that you've got here is just at the bottom of what they call Icebox Hill.
Right.
So you've got Pacific beaches on one side, you've got these lovely white sandy beaches as well. Climate's fantastic. There's also something called the Golden Zone. Now, this is the tourist zone, which is Zona Dorada, which is the Golden Zone, and fantastic for its 5-star hotels, private beaches, shops and boutiques.
Sounds good to me.
You like the sound of that, don't you?
We need to nip there, definitely, while we're there. But we've got to move on. We can't Can't stay for more than the day. Where are we moving on to?
We're off to San Lucas, and this is, well, it literally translates into the arch, the Lovers Beach. It's a bit like Durdle Door down in not this one, you'll see it in a second. It's a bit like Durdle Door down in Dorset, but just a little bit prettier. There you go, this is the Lovers Arch that you've got. One of the most recognised landmarks, actually, in San Lucas. And look at that. Beautiful. That'd be lovely, just to lay there, watch the sunset.
Yes.
Be fantastic.
Fabulous.
So, lovely way to really finish off. You've got a couple of days at sea and then back into San Fran.
13 nights in total. You're sailing then back to San Francisco, and of course then you're going back to the UK. Have a look at what you've been sailing on, because this is it's a super ship, and I think you'll just enjoy every moment of it. Lots of space, great food, great entertainment.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, with Princess, you know, it is going to be fun. Fantastic areas that you go into. I mean, Mexico. This is about getting out there, enjoying the great outdoors. You know, if you love your sun, you'll love this one. If you love your party lifestyle, you'll love this one. Shopping, fantastic. And so it's a bit different. If you've done the Med, if you've done the Caribbean, Mexico, a couple of times you might go to Cozumel.
It's actually quite rare to do that side as well, so have a look at what's included. Remember, it's a new exclusive package. It has just come down in price as well. With Planet Cruise, it was £1,679, so actually with their prices, you have got a £470 saving, which is quite incredible. You really have got a super ship, super itinerary, something really different, and of course you've got that price drop as well. Everything you see there, including, of course, the stay in San Francisco to start your holiday in the 4-star hotel, and some really great dates from November through to February 2017, which is great. Check out your local flights too, and of course they can always sort those out for you, maybe a little bit extra, but well worth having a look at all of those, whether you fancy the balcony or you've got some really great prices, starting with that interior, £1,329 per person for 13 nights. I don't know. I think we've had some super cruises, but if that's the one for you, the ID number is 82824. 82824. Remember, phone-wise, if you are having problems, if you're on a mobile, for some reason at the moment, the mobiles aren't connecting up to Planet Cruise. So if you jump onto a landline, those landlines are working, but do jump onto the landline because it's ever so busy for a lot of cruises that we've seen. Get your pens and papers, actually, because there's been a few that have been super, and we started off with my absolute favourite at the very beginning. It was MSC Cruises, it was Splendor, I should say, and that is a gorgeous ship. It's a bestseller, incredible value, deposit only. It's European, from Southampton. It works out under £79 per person per night for the balcony, saving £600 off the brochure, better than half price. And you've got free upgrades from inside to balcony on all the dates but the 14th of September. A real rare chance to sail out of the UK with MSC as well. And free parking, it's crazy, £549 per person. The ID number is 97347. So a definite must. I want to book that one, and you get drinks package as well. Moving on to 2, this was, of course, the Waterways, Avalon Waterways. This is a river cruise. Really is going to be a stunner, beautiful ship. It's the same cruise from Paris. It's the Normandy landing beaches as well. Deposit only. If you are booking from this actual show, you'll get a free iPad Mini 2 as well with every booking. You've got VIP home pickup, you've got tips, you've got drinks, you've got excursions included with this at every port, and 2 overnights on board in Paris as well. Amazing price, and you can check out those regional actual flights as well. Supplements may apply, but gosh, that's going to be an absolute beauty. But moving on to a maiden voyage, and this was Norwegian Cruise Lines. Now, this was on board the Escape. It's 11 nights, and it is from Southampton to Miami. A really super, new ship that you're going to enjoy all the way to Miami. You've got a free upgrade from outside to balcony. You've got all-inclusive drinks package as well, $50 on-board spend. And then you can add on, and I'd definitely add on, the 3-night stay in Miami. Only £119 per person. Why would you not do that? That's for 3 nights. Or you could add on a 5-night cruise to the Caribbean on Carnival Victory, and that's only £499 per person. And that's actually based on a balcony, so you could cruise to your second cruise, which would be amazing. 81548 is your ID number. And moving on to Cruise 4. Now, this was P&O. This is on board the Oriana. This is amazing value. It works out less than £45 per person per night on the Oriana. It's 12 nights. It's crazy. It's huge savings. 9th of December, it's Portugal, it's Spain, it's Morocco. It's from Southampton as well. And you can upgrade to an outside for only £20 per person. That is for the 12 nights, not per night, £20 per person for the 12 nights. Add on staying in the Marriott as well. Of course, you can stay there in Southampton, you get your parking and you get your free port transfers as well. Number 5, our last cruise. And this was Princess Cruises, a new exclusive package. Top agents course for Princess. It's the Grand Princess, my partner's favourite ship. 13 nights, so a really great price for 13 nights. Some really good dates as well from November through to February 2017. It's Mexico. It's quite an unusual, sort of rare cruise as well. You've got a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel in San Francisco to start off with. You can check out your regional actual flights as well. Massive price drop. Planet's cruise price was originally $1,797, so you're saving with their price £470 per person, deposit only, so well worth jumping onto that one. Check everything out on the website, www.planetcruise.co.uk. Remember, all you need is the ID number, so if we were saying about the Princess Cruise, it's 82824. You can pop it into the details and it will bring the cruise up. It will show you all the cruises that we've looked at today. They will always find you that bespoke cruise, so if there's anything you think, oh, I wish I could do that, I wonder if this happens, just jump onto the phones. The phones is the best way to book your cruise because they really will make sure it's correct for you. 0800 781 5458. They'll even book the excursions first of all as well. But do remember, we've had issues, we've been that busy, issues on the phones with mobiles, so do use that landline and you can get through. Don't forget the 2 hot picks as well that we got from Glyn. So Britannia, and we had a Thompson's Victory as well, which was great. And thank you to you.
That's all right, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you
back next week.
Absolutely. We'll go cruising next week. I'll meet you here.
Okay.
But don't forget to jump onto the phones. Don't miss out. Actually, you don't have to listen to just us now, because if you want to know how good Planet Cruise is, have a listen to customers just like yourself who had a fabulous time. See you later.
We have booked with Planet Cruise, and I've got to tell you, it's a brilliant experience. If you're not sure, give it a go, because they're very knowledgeable, they're very friendly, very professional. We didn't have to go back again and again and again. It was all done in the one go. So I think that says a lot, I think. If you can sort of get everything that you want to be done in the one hit, then that's perfect. You know, they'll tell you everything that you want, and that's the great thing, I think, about it, to be able to enjoy the experience of booking a cruise. It's not just the cruise, it's the package, the whole package, that makes it so good and such a memorable experience. I'd certainly recommend Planet Cruise to anybody that's in the slightest bit interested in cruising. It's just fantastic, because if you want to do something a little bit different, don't get me wrong, if you want to go to Skegness, great. Enjoy the boating lake at Skegness, but if you want to do something a little bit more, then give Planet Cruise a call.